Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to show you 7 skills you can learn anywhere. A few of these skills will apply really well on the trail and they'll help you with your mountain biking quite a bit. And then a few of them are actually just fun ones to show off to your buddies. The first one we're going to start with today is a track stand. So it's a really fun skill to learn. It'll also kind of build into a few of the other ones we'll do today. So let's get started with that. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. To get set up for a track stand, we recommend lowering your seat and bringing your pedals and cranks to a level position. Then we will put our front foot on the bike with the back foot on the ground. Next, we will turn the front wheel about 45 degrees. You can turn it in either direction, but I find it a little easier to turn the wheel away from my front foot. Then we will apply both brakes and try to stand up and find our balance. This can be really tricky at first, so don't get discouraged. If you do find yourself struggling to balance freestanding, you can lean your front wheel against a curb or wall, or have a friend hold you in place while you find your balance. A good track stand is a dance between squeezing your brakes to freeze your position when stable, and letting off the brakes as you shift your weight between your front foot or rear foot to find your balance. I find it's a little easier to keep the weight in my front foot and lean the bike towards my back leg as I balance. Sometimes I'll even make contact with my seat and back leg to increase stability. Once you get the hang of the track stand, you'll find yourself using it a lot. It's a really great skill to learn from mountain biking, and we'll show you a modified way of using it in just a bit. Wouldn't it be nice if you didn't have to get off your bike to turn around on the trail? That's where this simple trick comes in handy. To learn the basics of the 180 foot plant, we will start stationary on a smooth surface with our seat lowered and the bike in a medium to easy gear. From there, we'll position our front foot at about 45 degrees above level and put our back foot on the ground with our toes slightly angled outward. Next, we'll apply some pedal pressure on our front foot and at the same time shift our weight back and do a little lift on the handlebars to raise the front wheel. We're going to let the bike get up to around 45 degrees, and at that point, we'll turn our head and shoulders in the direction of our planted foot. As the bike starts to rotate, we'll pivot or readjust our planted foot so that our toes point in the direction we want to go. It may take a few tries to get the hang of it, but you'll have it down in no time. It's very important to use a smooth, solid surface while learning this trick so that your foot doesn't stick as you pivot. If you want to progress to the next level, you can try from a walking pace or on a slight incline. And for the advanced version, you can even throw it into some wheelies or manuals. I will always try to get this down with people on a blacktop or smooth dirt road before they ever try it on the trail, but it's a great skill to learn. Here's another fun functional skill for you to learn, the pizza hop. Once we learn the track stand, we can add a little hop and twist to navigate awkward turns on the trail. We want to visualize hopping one slice at a time. To do the pizza hop, we need to get into our track stand position, compress our arms and legs, and pop upward with a little twist of the hips and a turn of the head as we reach full extension. Make sure to point your toes down and press against your pedals as you pop to keep the back of the bike up with you. Try to get 1 or 2 slices at first and work your way up to the whole pie. Next time you find a weird section of trail, you can just stop, pop, twist, and be on your way. This next skill is a really fun one to learn for anyone who loves making people look twice. The magnet hop is an old school BMX trick my friend Cody Brown taught me. Before trying the magnet hop, you'll need to get comfortable jumping up from your pedals and landing back on them. Shin pads are highly recommended for this step. Try to leave your pedals evenly to avoid the cranks from spinning. Start small and work your way up. Once you're comfortable with that, we'll add in the magnet hop. To do the magnet hop, we're going to ride along at a walking pace and hop up from the pedals. At the peak of that hop, we will pull up on the bars and slightly forward to bring the bike up to our feet like a magnet is attracting it. It takes some practice to get the timing down, but it feels so cool when you figure it out. Next, we'll talk about the fakie. A fakie is the art of riding your bike backwards, and when done correctly, you won't be able to tell if someone's going forward or backwards when you watch some footage. The first part of learning a fakie is understanding how the bike reacts. Because you're going backwards, turning the handlebars will cause the opposite effect as normal. This is where the Flintstone drill comes in handy. For this drill, we're going to lower our seat, put the bike in a middle gear in the cassette, and push ourselves backwards using our feet as training wheels. Try to keep your feet out to the sides and use them to correct yourself when you start to lean. It helps a lot to keep your eyes focused a few feet ahead of the front wheel as you balance. You may have also noticed that the pedals will automatically turn backwards as you go. This is due to the design of the rear hub. If you were to stop the pedals from moving, the bike would completely stop. To keep the bike going in a fakie, you need to actually backpedal slightly faster to outrun the resistance in the hub. Once you can coast unassisted in the Flintstone drill, try putting your feet on the pedals and practicing the backspin. Over time, you'll build up the muscle memory, and riding fakie will feel much more natural. It can be really hard to learn at first, so don't get discouraged if it takes some time. If you want to practice in a more confined area, you can use this little drill on a wall or curb to practice your fakies. To exit the fakie, you can apply forward pedal pressure to stop and pedal away, or apply pedal pressure while turning your head and shoulders away from your front foot to do a revert. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on this, let us know and we'd be happy to make one. This next skill is more of a visualization drill. This is the art of back biking. Now this may look and feel completely ridiculous, and that's probably because it is, but back biking is a great way to visualize some new skills and troubleshoot some of your techniques. It's not a perfect representation of what it will feel like on a jump by any means, but this drill has really helped a lot of people over the years learn things like whips, tables, no-handers, X-ups, and when I was younger, it really helped me learn how to tail whip on a dirt jumper. It's a great little drill to do when you're bored at home or stuck inside. Just make sure you don't tail whip into the TV. And last but not least, we'll show you one of the best parking lot tricks of all time, the bike spin. For this trick, I recommend taking off your gloves because we're going to need the grip to rotate in our hand as the bike spins. You may also notice I'm using April's bike for this one, and that's because it has smaller wheels, which makes this trick a lot easier. To do the bike spin, first we'll pick a spot to plant our foot on the ground. Then we'll approach that spot with a slight carve in the direction we plan to spin the bike. The direction of spin is usually towards the rear brake hand. In this case, that's my right side. As we plant our foot on the ground, we'll tap the rear brake momentarily to get the rear tire to lose traction and start sliding. As soon as the rear tire breaks traction, we will start the rotation of the bike using both arms in a swinging motion out to the side. As the bike begins to spin, we'll take our left hand off the bars, take our right finger off the rear brake, loosen our grip a little bit, and let the bike spin around in our hand as we guide the motion with our wrist. After many tries and fails, you will get the bike to come all the way around, and in that magical moment, you'll just straighten your bars, jump back on your bike, and ride away. This trick is really fun to learn, and it teaches you a lot about timing and traction. Plus, it just looks cool. All right, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun to make. It was our first time trying to do one in this format where we do multiple skills in one video. So if you like this format, let us know and we'll try to do more in the future. And also, if you saw one of the skills that you want like a more in-depth how-to, just let us know in the comments and we'll try to get a video done for you guys. So yeah, which one was your favorite skill we did today?
I like the 180 foot plant because it just felt the coolest when I was doing it.
Yeah, you did really good on that one.
Thanks.
So yeah, thank you guys as always for watching. If you could click like and maybe share this with a friend, that would be awesome. It helps our channel a ton. And yeah, I guess we'll talk to you guys next time. And in the meantime, have fun riding.
Yeah, thanks.
See you guys later.